Eric Friedenlund is an exciting upstart brand with lots of potential. But first, let's take a moment to look at the brand's history. How did this bundle of potential become this goofball? Eric Friedenlund was founded on May 2, 1987. The first 18 years, the brand concentrated on finding its footing. During its early years as a startup, the brand pursued a number of fields of interest and received rewards and recognition for its accomplishments in many. Despite this, it struggled with independence and frequently had to turn to outside investors for support. The most recent 8 saw a change towards developing a core set of services through eclectic project-based work. This was only marginally successful, which is why the brand is looking to relaunch. So where are we now? The capabilities built up over the years put the brand in a great position to make account planning and brand strategy its primary focus, which fits with the goals of the relaunch. What are those capabilities? What can Eric Friedenlund do? At the request of the client, I've included the complete list of the brand's current capabilities, which I understand seems a daunting length. Suffice it to say, they fall into 3 categories: teamwork and leadership, creativity, and research and analysis. That's nice, but what are the brand values? Media junkie, movie maker, outdoorsman, world traveler, geek, ridiculously good looking. Now that we have a good feel for the brand, what is the specific business challenge we are looking to conquer? No one wants to hire junior planners. Challenge accepted. In order to overcome this challenge, we have to start by considering the target market. The data that follows is compiled from the 2012-2013 Planner Survey. Demographically, we are looking at Gen X and slightly older, well-educated planning directors in the United States. As far as personality goes, these people tend to be curious and observant. They are drawn to puzzle solving and stimulating their minds. They enjoy reading, writing, and people watching. And of course, we have to consider the category. In this regard, we will look less at the competition and more at what it is that our target market expects from a quality brand in the category. Planning requires a strange amalgam of skills that straddle the line between the creative and the scientific. These include identifying pop culture trends, inspiring creative work in others, and analyzing data sets. Because of our brand's eclectic beginnings, these are all things Eric Friedenlund is ideally suited to do. All we have to do is figure out how to communicate that to our market. But how do we do that? What about junior planners makes them seem less attractive? To get to the bottom of this, and to determine how to combat this view, we must look at 2 key elements. First, the insight. People fear inexperience. No one wants to be operated on by a first-time surgeon. When the chips are down, people favor experience over raw talent because experience is demonstrable. But there is a flip side to inexperience. People love virgins. Their lack of experience is seen as a virtue. Key to our campaign in particular is their eagerness to please. Second, the consumer decision matrix. After talking with a number of working planners, it became clear that the decision makers, the planning directors, hired for 4 things: passion, style of thinking, personality, and prior experience. It also became clear that the trend was to rank them in this order when weighing these factors at the point of purchase. In other words, in the category, consumers are willing to try a new brand over an established brand if they feel the new brand matches with their personality. To take advantage of this, we must position Eric Friedenlund as a lifestyle brand. Considering this, the insight, and the brand values, an idea comes into focus. The idea: the eagerness of a virgin with the skills, intelligence, and personality of your future best friend. Refined to a single-minded proposition or tagline, when the personality and enthusiasm is right, the level of experience is an afterthought. Sample executions. These are to demonstrate the application of the idea to traditional ads as a proof of concept, separate from the communication strategy which I will touch on later. The first here is our print campaign, which aims to capture the core idea that talent and enthusiasm is more important than experience. The second here is our TV commercial, which takes advantage of the medium to capture both the idea of talent trumping experience and showing the value of personality while highlighting our brand's personality at the same time. They say the best products are defined by their origins. Sophisticated French wines, precision-engineered German cars, stylish Italian shoes. Eric Friedenlund is from California, so what does that mean? California is the land of eclectics and eccentrics, the laid-back yet driven. It's the home of the Silicon Valley and Yosemite Valley, the Redwoods and Hollywood. And with all that character, what's a few years' prior experience? Eric Friedenlund, where do your employees come from? This leads right into our communication strategy. How do we plan to actually get this message in front of the right people? The idea is flexible and can be adapted to many different channels, from traditional to digital. Unfortunately, we have no budget, so we plan to put the materials online and hope for the best. And finally, we must consider how we gauge success. What are the key performance indicators? If you have any questions about this presentation or anything related, I have included my contact info below for you to reach me. Thank you.